going on? Charles Botensten here. So this is going to be about a 2-minute video, and the reason I'm bringing this up is I'm walking around the city, and I actually put up a video today on the importance of not using your cell phone, the importance of not using any kind of stimulation, any kind of way of preventing your mind from bringing everything together. I actually just finished Cal Newport's book. I'll probably be doing a review on it. It's called Digital Minimalism, and it's an amazing book. I'll actually do the video tomorrow. So the number one thing that he has towards the end of the book, obviously he goes over, in the beginning, how to get yourself off of the devices. He's not on social media. He's never joined, actually, any of them. I think there's going to be a resurgence of people that want to meet up in person. I hope so, or at least I hope that more people become aware of it. And this is the reason, is that I just see so many people that will have this as their mind, which is, I'm 45, where did my life go? I'm 55, where did my life go? I'm 65, where did my life go? And this is the reason. Is because when you put off the bad things that are happening in your life and you do not correct them at all, correcting it as in, I should lose some weight, I should start talking to people, I should ask for business, I should be happier, I should meditate, I should check out what I'm eating. Any little thing doesn't actually register in your mind because you're always stimulating your brain with music, TV, social media. And when you're stimulating your mind is not able to piece together bad things that are happening in your life because you're always stimulating it. You're stimulating it more than it was meant to be stimulated. Imagine 250,000 years from now and we're completely used to social media. That's a little bit different. But if we're having an actual discussion, let's get little books in the background. If we're actually having a discussion, the number one thing that we should be talking about is, what do you want from life? And you don't know the answer. You may not know the answer, but you have to have that as this central focus. And I'll tell you this story, and I'm going to have I'll write an Instagram post about it a little bit more, is that someone that I know, one of my clients, so we're representing her property. And she just went in to get a pacemaker. My father has a pacemaker. I have a friend that has a pacemaker. So it's a pretty regular procedure. It's not supposed to be, pretty bad. And they do it regularly. It's not like something crazy. Except she's been there from Friday until yesterday. And I'm going to call her today. And this is why I'm going to call her. She left a voicemail last night. And we're listing her property. And she left a voicemail and she said, hey, listen, if you need me, I'm going to be here. And she's really old. And I thought about it and I said, she has no one else to call right now. She has no one else. She is calling the listing agent on her property. That hit me. I listened to her voicemail twice and you could hear from her voice, obviously she's laying down. She's not as active. She might be on, drugs or something like that, for the pain and whatnot. But that hit me hard. I will be there. You will be there one day when you do not have the ability to do what you want. It's over. It's over. You can slowly just go to death. And if you think about that, where you can't go skydiving and you can't learn a new language, or maybe you can, but she's at the age where she's actually checking herself into a nursing home. And if you think about that and you go your entire life just stimulating yourself, easily going the route of, this is a new TV show. You know how many times, so I'll log on to Facebook once every 3 days, 4 days. I answer messages. I don't look at my notifications at all, so they're well over 100, notifications. But I could tell you right now, I would say once every month, I'll go on and someone says, someone recommend a Netflix show. I've seen them all. And that I saw it yesterday when I logged on. I said, oh my God, your life revolves around Netflix shows, Netflix series. Your life revolves around a series of other people living out their dreams, which is acting or producing or directing or owning Amazon. You know, is it for everyone? No. I just wish there was not so much stimulation easily available because people do not know the bad effects of it, number one. Number two is that they don't actually think, I wonder if I continuously do this for another 40 years, what that's going to happen. And, you know, there's a lot of things that you think about when you don't have something. So the one question that I want, and I'll give you mine, is what do you want out of life? It's not what do you want out of it? It's not, what is life going to give you? Life's not going to give you anything. What do you want out of it? What are you going to squeeze out of it? So for me is, I want two things. Number one is to learn, is to make personal development cool. Is that if you don't know something, you learn about it. Except people don't learn about finance. People don't learn about learning or their mind or their body or their health. Like, why is that a taboo? Why is that not cool? You know, I'll bring up self-help books or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, Tony Robbins. I'm like, no. This is called Digital Minimalism by a guy that wrote Deep Work. He also wrote So Good They Can't Ignore You. Oh, by the way, both of those are bestsellers. The guy graduated from Harvard or Yale or something like that, you know, like top of his class. He's never been on social media. I think he's the guy that you want to be paying attention to. So for you guys, what do you want out of life? And again, for me, it's continuously moving and it's malleable like anything else, because right now it's that. I'm not married. I have no kids that I know of. I have no dog, no pets, never getting any pets or dogs or anything. That I'm just too much of a time suck on that. So now I have the ability to marinate my mind in thoughts. There's no TV in here. There's nothing. There's none. Where do you see a TV? You know, an attractive woman that's made up. There's nothing. This is my only piece of advice or piece of stimulation. So that's it for today. I don't know. I went live a couple of times. I think I might even be taking some time off YouTube. I don't know. There's a couple people that are doing it. But anyway, what do you want from life? Number one. Number two is pick up the book, Digital Minimalism. It is thicker than most people want. And I can tell you right now, most people will probably not finish it, even though it is one of the better books, because it gets you to understand what path you're on. And if you're on the wrong path, how am I going to correct it? I'm in debt. I'm not where I want to be. How do I actually change it? So have an amazing day. Talk to you guys soon.